Hello and welcome to Ruth Reacts to Books. I'm your host, Ruxy Ruth McGuth, and today I'm reacting to Silvia Moreno-Garcia's Gods of Jade and Shadow. And this is season 3, episode 22. And so I gave this book 3.25 stars. I liked it. There were times when I felt like the story sounds very exciting, but I felt like it wasn't as exciting as I expected it to be. It kind of seemed like it was something like that kind of plodded along sort of slowly. But it was a good story, and I was invested in the characters, which I appreciated. And it was like a book about people from a different culture than the one that I normally read. So that was very interesting. For example, for my nails, like I have kind of some different ones on. So I've got like my pinky and my thumb kind of has like a alligator crocodile print on it, because in this book, there is a character of the Great Caimon, which I didn't know what the Great Caimon was until after I finished the book. I looked it up because I was kind of picturing it as a big fish because it came out of the water, but I actually found out like it's a crocodile that is native to the part of the world that this book takes place in. And so that was very educational for me. And then my other nails are kind of patterned. There's time when they're spending some time in kind of a fancy hotel where there's lots of mosaics and different patterns. So I have patterns there, and then there's also patterns that they're following when they're walking this road. So it was an interesting book. And this author, I know my sister has shared that she's read other books by this author as well. This was apparently the first book that this author wrote, so I recommend it if that sounds like something you'd want to read. It's about a girl who accidentally sets a god free and then is kind of drawn into this world of working through that god's issues with his brother. And she really doesn't have any choice but to be a part of it based on what happened when she opened the box. So it was an interesting book, and I'll see you next week for another Ruth Reacts to Books. Bye!